What's up guys, it is I, the Dancing Junior, and today we are playing Apex Racers on the laptop. And yes, you may be asking, how did you get it on the laptop? Now this time, unlike other YouTubers, I am here to provide more information about the game this time. Yeah, sometimes you see some YouTubers, but they won't give the correct information. This time I'll give you the correct information. Okay, so what you want to do is you have to download LD player, go to the LD store here, and once you do that, you actually pretty much done with the game. But more or less, it's like a Samsung here. So what you want to do is you to download the game, and you get the game instantly. Same like how you get in the iPad and the iPhone. Simple. Now let me show you what I have here. It's the point what I'm making here. Okay. First we will start with E class, which is this. A Heinz. I got this car for free, like in a one event. So I never use it. It says reward here. Same with this car here. It's a G-Wagon, but I never use it. Don't know why there's a pink rectangle here, but still, it's something with that. Dodge Daytona. Wow, look at that. Shifting speed so slow. Next up, S2000. Nice car, and not much pretty use. The Dodge Cherokee. Yeah, somehow the shifting speed is actually more powerful, like more better than the other cars here. But don't think this is actually a tune. I think I left one part in the car here. I think this is a restoration mod. Actually, before when I played the game, the restoration did not work at all. And now it finally worked, which is actually fine with me because I can get some cool restorations like this Ford Mustang, the 1969, which is my friend's actually favorite car. One time we saw it outside in the streets, but not the Shelby. This is like the 1969 version. The SVT Cobra, yeah, this is a nice one. It's a restoration too. This one I did not remember getting because I did not know it. I got it actually. Also like a Civic. This is actually like a Civic RS Turbo because you see it says RS Turbo, but it doesn't say it's turbocharged. Anyway, I got a nice Mercedes King Dinoco from Cars, which is actually the Dodge Daytona in this nice livery as a Bluebird. The NSX. Yeah, I kind of remember getting the NSX from one of the events. Anyway, that's the GTR. Not the Godzilla though, but a GTR. Minor GTR. This Fair Lady Z, like this is the first restoration the car that came. And this is actually the car that came in the shop because when I used to download the iPad, this car was actually there from the shop to use as a restoration mod. Quite confusing, but still it's actually practical when you don't have the car yet. GTR R32 Godzilla. Nice looking douchebag, like nice looking good car. Next is puny little electric. Let me tell you something. There was one event that I could not actually beat, but it was really hard. Like it involves a car like an NSX, like this one, but more modified, and I had to use this against that. And I put it to max power, like somewhere around 1003, like 1500 horsepower, which is actually more than the car itself, like more horsepower than that car. I think I never checked. And what this car actually did was I reduced the weight, I added more grip, I added more horsepower. Still it went into wheelie and it flipped over on its head once. So that's why I won't use electric cars anymore. But still it's a good collectible. I'm not selling this though because the hell I'm not doing this. BMW, personal favorite. RX, when like I got this from the Fortune event, but still it's a good car. Nice DBX. I last time I remember this was a contraband. Like this was a contraband before. I actually owned the car before. Somehow it's not contraband anymore. It's actually a Diamond Star now. Z on the other, a Z, nice looking Z. Is this a Z like the Nismo Z? Because I can't tell because of this green, like this purple freaking box. Now, M1 you got from the vintage arena, the vintage part. Ah, the GTR. There's also like the next Dune version, which is actually a little bit horsepower more. Here's this. You can get it from Kenji's event, like the Kenji, like welcome to like going to Tokyo, like the second part of that. Yeah, you can take that. This is one of like at this like when you get the reward for this car, like when you see the reward for this car, you know it's bound to be easy, but a car goes 335 miles per hour. No way, you're not fighting against that. 911, my favorite. It's also from a storyline, which is actually quite good. You can from a wheel rims, rear spoiler, front, and every part. I can tell this is actually a turbo. And you know you can also tell that. 400R, another one of my personal favorites, and a car I'm looking more forward to. Because like, see, I like the 400R and the LM because those two are more or less perfect, beautiful cars. The Serpent, like the Viper, which is an 8-liter V10, quite shocking. This is one of the cars that I actually got and which was the most driven car I drove. LFA, Lamborghini S, did not use, but still a hard car. This is a contraband, which is the Nissan LM, Nissan GT-R 33 LM. Nice looking car, sweet, and my most personal favorite. But I'm not swapping anything, I'm not selling it because I cannot sell it, but I will still keep it as a prize. Corvette. I did not want it, but I'll keep it as a collectible at this point. Yeah, you cannot sell any restoration mods you have, but pretty good. This is actually much better than the Serpentine version of the car. Like an easy version to get the car, but Serpentine. Maserati MC12. God damn, this is actually a good car to get, but you have to complete some events for that car. V12 Supra. No, I'm not getting no sign. Oh no 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 no. GTR, the Ital design. My God, this is a beauty. I mean, this is also like my second most used car. I never use this car much. But it's a good collectible. I like the car. I actually like the car. It's a new 2024 version, but I won't use it as it tends to go wheelie. Next is the Viper. I never used it because I didn't like want to use it. But shifting speed is incredibly 30. How the hell you have a 30 shifting speed? Anyway, GTR. Then like the GTR R35 is a reimagined R34. I actually wanted this car, but when I first joined it, I saw this R35 like restoration mod of an R34, and I want it. Like I want to get this car, but it was no use. Now I finally got it at this point. Hans is RX-7, nice, but just not that practical. Now this was one of my first cars, and I actually tuned it. It's actually tuned. No, it's actually tuned. Actually, A3, which is this is one like this is look like a Pikes Peak car. Like this is like the exact same car from that event where you get a 335 mile per hour beast. Like not like this, but in a more different coloration. Okay, there's some issue with this contraband van that has 1,575 horsepower, which is surprisingly more than a Bugatti Chiron. The thing is that this car, when I tuned it, goes on a wheelie, even in all-wheel drive. How the hell? Like, I'm asking genuinely help from the side of YouTube that how the hell you do not make a car like this wheel? Anyway, slap trains car. Surprisingly, this is actually stock. It's not tuned. It's stock. Surprisingly, surprisingly. R2, the two Murcielagos. The Murcielagos. One is from Rowan, from Fast and Furious, and the other is from Rowan. Yeah, this is a current car restoration car, which is, if you have heard of HWA's new Mercedes-Benz Evo, the Mercedes-Benz Evo, then you may have heard of this car. This is the best, like, it was like a more lighter version, but shifting speed is okay. Now this is one of my most fastest but yet lightest cars. So it's like more or less an ascendant, 34 million in total. And let me tell you something. The amount of sheer luck I got from my first time, like when I joined, I was at level 1 or level 2. I got a contraband engine, which I apparently named the 2JZ. Like the 2JZ, which was creating 1000 horsepower. I think it was it. It's just the 2JZ, like a 2JZ. Wait. Yeah, this is the engine. The 2JZ Mark 4, which is apparently giving 1020 horsepower. Surprisingly more. And now, like there are some tunes I had in this car, which was a nice cool, like sorry, this turbo, slap chains, M Sports, HDR Proto, HDR Gold, yeah. Like there's like every time when you increase, there's just the same horsepower plus. Now I got a top one ECU, the top one ECU. Compound is like this, literally this contraband tire, the JT purple. Suspension is like JT custom. Anyway, moving on. You got the SQ12, which is 9 gears. I love it. At least I can control the power from this engine with instead of 8 and 7 gears. I'm so sad why they did not put 8 gears, like 10 gears in it. All-wheel drive, same price. Don't know it. CLCMBR2. You got chassis weight like the weight S6, which is full carbon fiber. Go with it. NO2 Hyper, the NOS Hyper. Oh, I didn't add the exhaust type. Stage X exhaust system. What you can create is a freaking mind-boggling fast car. That's it. Huh? Surprised. I'm not that surprised. I'm just a bit surprised because wait, let me show you something. W1's out, and I will challenge myself to get this car. I'm just doing the DTM now, but I'll just show you one drag race in the expert lane because that's like a 1/2 mile race and a half mile race. Let's do this shit. Are you kidding? Yeah, half mile. Yeah, I knew it. Oh, Lamborghini. Finally, I told. Now I've showed you how fast my car is. Now, if you have enjoyed my video, make sure you did and like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye. Sorry for stuttering.